Congratulations. The crowd's not excited or anything. Friend of the show, Oscar De La Hoya, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for making this fight happen.
How much did you pay these guys? I mean, come on.
Nothing. They come for free. Can you blame them?
Well, you know I have an appreciation for Oscar, a promoter that told me there will be this fight in 2017, and he delivered. Major props. Major props.
You made it happen. You convinced me. You convinced me.
I wish.
So for how many years did I couldn't convince you in how many years? And he said one thing and it convinced you?
Well, he threatened me. Oh. That's why. That's the difference.
Oscar, you call this fight your gold medal as a promoter. How come?
Right. Well, I mean, I had the opportunity to win a gold medal for the U.S. in 1992. And that's like the top of the top. That's the top of the top. Oh, yeah. Right? How beautiful is that, right? Yeah. So that's like the pinnacle of my career as an amateur, and so now as a promoter, this is why I became a promoter. This fight here,
it's the biggest for you as a promoter.
It's the most important. You know, it's maybe not the biggest, but the most important fight in my career as a promoter.
Why?
Because right now we're riding a wave. Boxing is being talked about. You know, you have the whole Mayweather-McGregor exhibition that took place. Call it what it is, right? Exhibition that took place, and so people are talking about boxing. Look, all the MMA fans that watched McGregor and watched that fight, you know, thought it was a good fight. And so if you thought that was a good fight, I mean, wait till Saturday night. I mean, that's gonna be
it's a great year for boxing. Anthony Joshua and Klitschko and Ward and Kovalev. We've had a million great fights, and this is the one that we've all been waiting for. Oscar, you were a fighter who was built earlier in your career. You started hearing criticism. Oscar's not fighting all the top guys. And then you took your career into your own hands and fought everyone. And as a result, you had some losses. Exactly. And maybe some people wind up underrating you in history because if you fight everyone when they're in their primes, sometimes you're going to lose. Then Mayweather followed you, and he was much more careful. And he picked and chose when he fought guys, almost never got hit, made a ton of money, and never lost. That sent a message to a lot of fighters, be very careful. Right? Don't fight all the guys in their prime. As a promoter, you must be experiencing that now because as much money as you're going to make here, you're risking your cash cow against a very dangerous fighter. Talk to me about what that means, risk-reward for boxing.
Well, I mean, the risk-reward. I mean, for instance, look, he's not Golden Boy's cash cow. I think he's boxing's cash cow. Now, this Canelo Alvarez is the only fighter now that is a box office draw that can carry boxing to new heights. I believe that these types of fights will take boxing to a whole new stratosphere.
But how do you, so you know you're promoting a fight which is going to give fans amazing stuff, but there's also risk involved. Your guy could lose. There's going to be a lot of punishment.
And so what? If it's a great fight, so he loses.
And that's how you conducted your career.
That's how I conducted my career, and I want to conduct myself as a promoter. See, these are the fights that boxing needs. That's the bottom line. The fans deserve it.
It's interesting that you say that. I appreciate that. Because, Max, I want to counter your point with this question to Oscar. I don't believe Canelo loses, even if he loses the fight. The only way, I shouldn't say no way, the only way is if Triple G walked in there and destroyed him in the first round or something like that.
Right.
Outside of that, I don't see how Canelo loses.
He's MMA moving up. Taught. That's right. UFC has shown people that when the best fight the best all the time, it's okay. You can lose and still give the fans their money and still be a star.
I'm coming to y'all both with this question. I think that one of the things that's hurt boxing is that people have this thing where, oh, my Lord, you got a loss or two on your record. No, we got to stop that. If you fight great fights and you got one or two losses on your resume, so damn what?
It's fine.
I think it's fine. Do you agree with that?
I agree 100%. I agree 1,000%.
Muhammad Ali had 5 losses. Oscar had a bunch of. Sugar Ray Robinson, by the time it was over, had like 19 losses. Greatest fighter of all time. Because when you fight everyone, fight in and fight out over years and years, you're going to lose sometimes. But the fans are happy. And by the way, a loss is not the end of your career or your greatness. There's no such thing as being undefeated if you're always fighting everybody. And the UFC shows that.
See this fight here with Canelo and Triple Triple G. Takes me back to Marvelous Marvin Hagler and Thomas Hearns.
Right.
3 rounds of hell. Or 4 rounds. What was it?
Three.
Three or four?
It was three.
It was
It was
3
three.
rounds of hell. I really think that Saturday night we are going to see about 9 or 10 rounds of hell. It's gonna be a war.